guys, so today we are going to be doing something called higher mind hypnosis. Now with this process you may want to have a pen and paper available so that you can write down the insights and the answers that you get during this process. Now what we're going to do is go in with the intention that some of our questions will be answered. So these answers may come to us from various sources. Whatever comes to you, just being open, letting go of any resistance that might be there, as these answers can come in any form from anyone. So if you have a couple of questions, let me give you an example. Something along the lines of, is this thing right for me? Is the timing about this right? Things like that. Just write those down ahead of time so that you have them fresh in your mind and can ask those questions when it is time in our session today. So if you guys are ready, keep that pen and paper handy so that you can write down any insights you get. I know sometimes we think, oh, I'm going to remember this, and as soon as the session is done, we completely forget it, so we don't want that to happen. The work that goes in, yes, is subconscious, and you knowing those answers subconsciously is enough, but isn't it sometimes nice to just remember everything that came to us in our sessions? So if you guys are ready, I'm super excited about this one. I hope you are too. Get nice and comfortable and let's get started. Welcome to today's session. So let's start by getting nice and comfortable here. So today we are going to go to the higher mind. So we are going to need to be nice and relaxed for this. So as we begin here today, let's just start with those beautiful eyes of yours closed and just focusing on your breathing for a minute. But as you're breathing, I want you to notice physically how your body is feeling right now. And so if your body is nice and relaxed, that's excellent. But if you are finding that you have any tight spots, any tension or any stress that you're holding inside of your body, let's work to release that here right now. So let's just start all the way down at the tips of your toes. So we're just going to start by relaxing your toes and the balls of your toe, or the balls of your feet, and the arches of your feet, and all the way into the heels of your feet, and even through your ankles. So just imagine here that your feet are really heavy, really loose, really relaxed, but just very comfortable. And now if there was any tension, any stress, or any tightness in those muscles there of your feet, just imagine that you could let it ooze out of those muscles, drain it away so that you can leave those muscles there nice and heavy and loose and deeply relaxed. Wonderful. And so then let's just start to move up your legs here all the way up to your knees. And as that relaxation flows all the way from your ankles up to your knees, let's just focus on those little muscles right around your kneecaps and focus on letting those muscles be limp and lazy and very, very comfortable and loose. Perfect, just like that. So let's keep that relaxation flowing up those legs now all the way up into your hips. So as you let your entire leg just become loose and heavy here, focus particularly on your hips. And so if you were laying down, it can help if you kind of have your toes perhaps pointed to the corners of the room there, just really allowing any tension or tightness that might be there in your hips to drain away. So just allowing your body to be in the most comfortable position possible. Now, as we continue to relax, keep in mind here that any shifting or any moving around that you need to do is not only good, but it will allow you to be more comfortable. And the more comfortable you become, the deeper you will relax. And so let's focus there on your torso, relaxing through the abdominal muscles, through your lower back. In fact, you could even just imagine that those muscles begin to sink down and really get heavy and loose, lazy and relaxed, and let that spread up through those muscles in your chest and your upper back, and even all the way up in through your shoulders. Just draining away any tense energy that may be there in those muscles. Perfect, just like that. And the more you relax those muscles, the deeper you become, the deeper relaxed you really do become. So let's let that relaxation now flow from your shoulders down to your elbows. And then let that comfortable relaxation spread down to your wrists. Excellent. And even through the palms of your hands and in your fingers. So once again, if there was any tension or tightness in any of these muscles, just let it ooze out. Let it drain out of those muscles, leaving them heavy, loose, lazy, relaxed, and very, very comfortable. Wonderful. And now let's focus on the muscles there in your neck. So front of your neck, in the back of your neck, just let those muscles be loose and lazy as you let that relaxation spread through your chin, through your lips, even through the roof of your mouth and your nose, all the way in through your cheekbones, and even into your eyes and your temples and your forehead. And then just let that relaxation melt down through your scalp, relaxing your scalp, relax your ears, and just let that heavy relaxation flow now as if you could send a wave of relaxation, this nice, deep, heavy relaxation right from your head down to your toes. And now every time that you take a breath, you just send another wave of that heavy relaxation, but it feels so nice. Every wave just allows you to be more and more comfortable. And just feeling that feeling of safe and secure wherever it is that you are. Excellent. And now I want you to imagine here for a moment that there is a little picket fence that is next to you. Now this fence has about 10 fence posts on it, and it is in need of some paint. And it just so happens that there is a can of paint and a beautiful paintbrush right next to that can of paint. So go ahead and go open up that can of paint there, and as you dip that paintbrush in, you're just going to begin to smooth that paint over that first fence post. And so as you smooth that paint over there, just make sure that you check for any drips that may show up, and make sure that you paint all of the sides. So you're painting the sides, the front, and the back, checking for any missed spots. Maybe there's a little spot there that got missed, but once you have that first fence post painted all the way up and it's looking nice and shiny and new and beautiful, then you can move on to that second fence post. And so as you do that, just dipping
your paintbrush back into that paint, getting that nice silky smooth paint on that paintbrush. Smooth it over that board. Excellent. So you're going to continue to work down all of these fence posts, but as you do that, make sure that you are checking for any drips. Make sure that you're painting all the sides, the front and the back, and getting the sides of the posts there. And also making sure to check for any missed spots, making sure that that post is solidly covered, that it looks just nice and smooth and beautiful, shiny and new. And as you continue working down this fence here, just allowing yourself to relax even deeper and even deeper with every fence post that you do paint. And so as you continue to just get fresh paint on that beautiful paintbrush, smooth it over that board, checking for drips, making sure that you have all of the sides of that post painted, the front and the back and the sides, making sure that there aren't any missed spots there, but that it looks nice and beautiful, shiny and new as you continue to just paint the rest of the boards, just allowing yourself to become calmer and calmer and even more deeply relaxed. And as you continue to paint, perhaps you are aware of different senses. Perhaps you could even imagine what that paintbrush feels like in your hand as you stroke that paintbrush up and down, or perhaps from side to side. And perhaps you could even notice the smell of paint. But as you continue to paint there, very quickly, you will notice that the whole entire fence is now painted and looks beautiful and shiny and new. Amazing. So let's go over there and find a place that looks really comfortable that we can lay down. And we are just going to get even more comfortable than we are now. So wherever it is that you found that comfortable spot, I want you to see that as you go and take yourself over there, lay down and get nice and comfortable, that you find it's really easy to become so comfortable that you almost drift into that sleep. But I want you to notice how relaxed the muscles in your face have become, and how heavy, loose, and relaxed your shoulders, your arms, and your hands have become. How limp and lazy, loose and comfortable all those muscles and through your torso and hips have become. And even how lazy, heavy, loose, relaxed, and comfortable your legs and your feet have become. Excellent. And then I want you to imagine here, I'm just going to count down from 5 to 1. So whatever level of relaxation you feel like you are at right now, we are going to double that relaxation by the time that we get all the way down to the number 1. Now, if you are already so relaxed that you feel that may take you into sleep, then you are just going to keep yourself at a very comfortable level of awareness, but never sleep. And so 5, relaxing, calmer, and deeper down. Doing that right now. Calmer and calmer. Take yourself all the way down deep now. 4, relax and let go. And 3, calmer and farther down into that nice, beautiful, heavy relaxation. 2, calmer and calmer, more and more peaceful. You're doing perfectly. And 1, more and more relaxed. Excellent. So now from wherever you are, I want you to just imagine here you are going to be standing on the earth. So I would suggest in bare feet. as you could ground yourself there on the earth. Now we're going to focus on our breathing again, just for a moment here. Every time that you exhale, imagine there are roots of energy that are growing out of the bottoms of your feet that are rooting you down in the earth and grounding you. Every time you exhale, those roots grow down deeper and deeper and deeper. Excellent, wonderful. Now, every time that you inhale, there is that same energy, but this time it is coming out of the top of your head and it is growing up and out into the universe. And so every time you breathe in, just allowing that energy out of the top of your head to expand up and out. Wonderful. That is perfect. Just like that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I want you to locate that brilliant, beautiful white light. So this could even appear as a star, but it is somewhere up and out in the universe there. So as you become aware of it, as you locate it, whatever your mind feels drawn to, I want you to see now that that light from that place begins to stream all the way down, and it begins to stream right to you, right into the top of your head, and it begins to actually move right through your body. And so as that light begins to move through your body, first I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. So this light is just acceptance. It is pure acceptance. It is love, it is care, and it is kindness. And it's just this beautiful, wonderful, accepting light. And so as that light just continues to shine on and through you, you're going to see that you are connected to this place of light. You're connected to it by a cord of light that comes out of the top of your head. Now, I like to call this your God cord. So I want you to imagine here, we are going to, in a moment when I tell you, we are going to work our way up that cord all the way to the place of light. Now, as you work your way up this cord, I want you to make sure that it is in really good condition. So if you happen to be, working your way up that cord towards that place of light, and you notice that there are frays, perhaps, streaks of energy that are coming off of the sides, and that it doesn't look like one solid, strong, thick beam of light, then you're just going to repair it. So how I would do that is I would take it and I would kind of gather those frays that are coming off of the side up and braid them into that line, that big solid cord. And as you do that, it will just repair itself. So I'm going to count from 7 to 1. As I do, you are going to work your way all the way up that cord. So this is going to be kind of quick. It's going to be very easy to repair anything that needs to be repaired as you make your way up there. And one thing I'm going to tell you is that the higher that you go, the better it feels. The higher that you go, the more accepted you feel. The higher that you go, you can feel this overwhelming lack of judgment, that there's just no judgment at all in this place, that there's only love. And so you will just begin to feel that love stronger and stronger, the kindness and the care and the gentleness that comes from it. You will feel it stronger and stronger the closer and the closer that we do get to that place of light. Ready? So 7, start working your way up that cord and just repairing any repairs that need to be made there. And 6, going even higher now. and just feeling that beautiful acceptance. It's just lightness. It is wonderful. It's such a beautiful, beautiful thing. 5. Getting closer, and the closer you get, the more love and the more loved you really do feel. 4. Closer and closer. 3. Getting closer and closer. Feeling the beautiful love coming from that place. And 2. Getting so much closer now. You can almost feel yourself getting pulled to this place. Ready? And 1. Excellent. And so as you arrive in this beautiful place, just give yourself a moment to reorient yourself into this place, to go check it out, see what it's like. I'm going to give you a moment here. Okay, so the thing about this place is that the answers that we're seeking, our guides, other beings, can be here in this place for us. So go over and check out that bench that is just right over there. And then you are going to call forth whoever has a message for you here today. So just kind of be like, hey, whoever has a message, I'm ready. And then you will see that there is someone or somebody or some being that is coming towards you to deliver a message for you here today. So I'm going to give you a minute here to get whatever that message is for you. Okay, wonderful. So, of course, as always, if you need more time, just pause the video. If you're ready to move forward here, we are going to ask for our angels and guides to come forward so we can be made aware of them. So, just asking right now, angels and guides, please let me become aware of you. Okay, and then as you become aware of them, notice how many of them there are. How many angels, how many guides. And now, depending on what came to you here, today we are going to work with one angel and one guide, see whatever message it is that they have for us. Maybe it's some advice, maybe something that they want us to know. I really don't know what they want you guys to know here. So let's start with your angel. Whatever angel came through here is asking, thank you so much for coming, and please let me know what it is that you want me to know. And if they gave you a message there, amazing. Maybe there is some type of advice they would also like to give. So you can ask, is there any advice you would like to give me at this time? If you're ready to move forward, let's ask our guide, what message do you have for me today? And asking if there is any advice, if they didn't already give it to you, asking if there's any advice that they have for you as well. Wonderful. Okay. Of course, as always, if you need more time, pause this video. If not, let's just see if there are any more messages for us here in this place. So you can just ask, are there any more messages for me here in this place? And see what comes to you. Excellent. So now if you are done in that place, and of course if not, pause the video, take as much time as you need there. But if you are done and you have got some answers while you have been there, then excellent. We are going to start to head all the way back. So this time I am going to count you all the way from 3 down to 1. We're going to work our way back down that cord. You're going to notice it is in perfect condition. This time nice and strong and beautiful. So as we begin to descend back down to the earth, 3, just starting to move down. We're going to go very quickly all the way down this cord. 2, approaching, getting much, much closer to earth. And then putting yourself all the way back down there in your body, in those feet on 1, back down on the earth. Excellent. So just take in a nice deep breath, remembering all of the insights that you got here today. And while they are still fresh there in your mind, I'm just going to count you back to the room so that you can write them down if you would like to write down what it was that came to you. And of course, you can do this video over and over and get to know all of your angels, all of your guides, and whoever else wants to come through and give you some love and some guidance and some advice. So 5, just start to bring your awareness back. So as we bring ourselves back in our body, you could even wiggle your fingers and your toes here, just so you're putting yourself back there inside your body. And 4, excellent. 3, you did so great today. Start to move around a little bit. 2, and then bringing yourself all the way back in the room and opening up those beautiful eyes of yours on 1, eyes open, and all the way back in the room. Good job today, guys. While everything's still fresh in your mind there, you might want to grab a pen and paper and write it down. Maybe you don't, I don't really know, but I hope that you guys have an amazing day today. Please don't forget to like this video, share, with your friends and subscribe to the channel so that you can know when more videos just like this are coming out. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video.